I haven't thought I could do this episode, but it turns out I got some free time. So I rode to the eastern part of Spain to make my way from the Pyrenees to the southern part of Germany. Right now, I'm close to a city called Lleida. It's probably pronounced totally wrong. And today I will make my way to Huesca, which is approximately 1.5 hours, but the views are going to be incredible. So I stayed at this campsite last night and had a really nice lookout over this mountain area. I will show you a small video of that. And yeah, just now, get ready to my next camp run. Alright, let's get started. They just filled up that pool yesterday, or they started to fill it up. So, no chance for us to jump in there and get it cool off. It's quite hot these days. Now you're going to see such a beautiful lake. Just had a quick break, drank some water, and now we're heading towards that road. Not all the roads are that beautiful, but you have to take them to keep going. So let's do that.
This is not necessarily the nicest road, but if I want to make progress, I have to take some of them from time to time. It turns out we have to take a small break somewhere to repair a bit. I have my hex keys in my panniers, and since it's quite hot at the moment, we are looking for a shady spot. Alright, that was quicker than I thought. I'm happy to be on the bike and have some wind again to cool me off. Although I'm probably going to miss that sun soon.
Second night I had at a tiny campground close to Huesca, and these are not the greenest pitches, but they provided a lot of shade due to these amazing old trees here. It was really nice because it was quite hot yesterday. And today I'll make my way from Huesca over the border over here to Uro. Unfortunately, it's going to rain a lot starting next night, so I'm going to get wet a lot. There's also going to be a lot of wind, so let's see how this is going. This is a small town close to the camping ground I've just been. quite cute over here. But as soon as you go out of the town, no one lives there really. It's quite empty.
So there's going to be a tiny bit, 0.2. This probably will wait for in the evening, maybe 1 millimeter.
But that is tonight, right?
That's where we got it.
Yeah, but
Today.
tonight. Yeah.
So that was just a quick stop in that city called Yaka. Now we're heading towards the border to France. The weather is still fine.
I knew that tunnel between Spain and France is really long, but it's even longer riding it. It was really not nice, especially because I got this truck in front of me. So we only go around 50 kilometers per hour instead of 80. That took quite some time. That wasn't it. But welcome to France.
It rained all the evening and all through the night. So now I'm just getting my rain gear, and then I will see how far I can make it today with the wind that's going to come up and also with the bad weather front in total. So just when I wanted to put on my rain gear, the sun came out. So I thought, I don't need it. I might regret it a little bit in a little while. But I don't really feel comfortable in my rain gear, so I try it without. I even need my sun visor. That is so nice. I don't think I've ever appreciated it more.
Traveling towards Pau, which is only 1 hour from now. I don't know if I will stay there If I'll continue afterwards, it all depends probably on progress. Currently the progress is quite good. The streets are fine. There are not that many trucks, although there are some. Just talking about it.
I made it to Paul, and since it's pretty early, it's like 12:30 or something, I don't want to stay here. I'll continue to Or, which is 2 hours from here, and on the way I'll try to find some lunch and also a place to stay. I finally made it. I'm in Mont Blanc. It's a small town at a campground that is hopefully open. And I did all my shopping. And now I'm just going to put up the tent. It's quite late. It's already 5:30 actually in the meantime. Yeah, maybe I'll walk into town and then I will continue tomorrow. I leave Montfort. It was a really rainy night, and it's really late in the meantime. It's 10 to 1. It rained until an hour ago, approximately. And after that, it stopped. I started to pack everything, and now I'm heading towards another small town, which is approximately 2 hours from here. I don't think there will be really nice roads the next few days, because this area is quite flat, but let's see. You really don't have the best weather at the best time. I rode approximately 3 hours, most of it in rain. Just looking for a pitch and then get up the tent. Good morning. There's no rain. I was able to pack my things whilst it was relatively dry. And I'm heading towards a town called Volvic. It's 4 hours from here. I really made it to the town called Volvic. My battery died halfway here, and because it was a really bad mixture of heavy rain and some sunny episodes, I decided to not stop for changing the battery because it was just too bad. At the moment it is that sunny that I can make use of this area here. Tomorrow I'll probably do another 3 to 4 hours of riding. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Morning. It is 10:30. Today it's another day of a good mixture of rain and sun. I will make my way to Charlotte-du-Soleau. That is close to Dijon, and it will take me 3 hours of pure riding. So calculate like approximately 2 more hours. It will be a rough day probably with all that wind. But today it's supposed to be the last bad weather day. I was quite lucky this morning. There was no rain. So let's start this day.
So currently I'm trying to get away from the rain. There are really, really dark clouds behind me. There are dark clouds to my left. But lucky me, I'm going to that direction, and you can't see it at the moment, but there is more blue to see in the sky, so hopefully I won't get too wet today. There's a street closed and the rain catched up. So I found a new route. Unfortunately, that leads directly into the bad weather, so I stopped quickly to get on my rain gear. Although it is quite early, it's 2:45, I will end my day soon. So I'll probably just take the next campground.
I made it to the campground. This is where my Kawasaki is going to sleep tonight. This is where the tent is, and that is the view. I think that's quite acceptable. There's no rain at the moment. It's going to stay like this for the next few days. That's quite nice.
Good morning. Today I will make my way to Lac de S.01, which is close to the border to Switzerland. It should take me about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. The weather is quite nice at the moment, but it is really windy, so I have no clue what to wear. So for now I just stick with my rain jacket and my normal gloves, and probably have to change like every 30 minutes or something. I will see. So let's get started. How it looks like, I have 2 spots for motorcycles. The temperature got down to 10 degrees. It's really cold at the moment. We are at an altitude of 800 meters. I think we found a spot right next to the donkey. I will put up the tent and then just relax inside probably because it's so cold. Yep, that's it for today. Today I'm going to make 3 hours of riding to get to a town called Altkirch, which is quite close to Mulhouse. So I'm already close to the border of Germany. Still, it's quite a way, and hopefully today the weather will stay as nice as it looks.
I arrived at the campground and it looks like it's going to rain soon, so I put out the tent really quick. A few minutes ago it was really hot actually, and now there are dark clouds coming, so it's quite a nice campground, so I'll probably have something to eat and drink over there later. I'll see. That's it for today.
Good morning. Today is the last day of my travel. I will reach Germany in approximately an hour, and it is pretty warm. The 3-day summer has started, so no rain gear today. I try to get as much wind to my body as possible, and here we start. I will take you across the border. Let's see how things are turning out today. So now in Mulhouse. Mulhouse is a 4-flower city. In France they have this thing where they give flowers for cities, and it goes up to 4 flowers. So if you have 1 flower, it's a nice city, and then 4 flowers means it's kind of an extraordinary nice city. And Mulhouse is supposed to be a 4-flower city. I'm not going to the center of Mulhouse, so I'm not going to see why it has the 4 flowers, but I just wanted to let you know. Got some nice progress. I haven't had closed streets so far, which is nice because almost all of the other days there was at least 1 street that was closed. And I don't think I ever went through France with those problems. So this is what you get when you're too close to the cities. The whole trip was starting really nice in the Pyrenees. I really love the Pyrenees, and normally I prefer the eastern part of France because of the mountains. I ended up in the eastern part after a while, but I had to get there, and I wanted to see something different in the meantime, like in between of the eastern part and the Pyrenees, because I've done the eastern part before, and yeah, so that I wouldn't really recommend. Oh, there's a German flag, so welcome to Germany. Hopefully you liked my ride through Europe, and thank you for joining me on my Kawasaki. It was quite a nice trip for me. I had a lot of fun, and I learned tons of things, especially how to ride a 4-pack Kawasaki in a traffic jam. Since I don't want to stop right now, I will take you to another continent the next time in a second season. This is going to be the last episode of season 1. Hopefully you liked it, and I see you soon. Oops, that was the wrong way.